And there they are, the two big alphas.
Yeah.
Can't wait for these two guys. I'll tell you what, they bring something a little bit different to the game. Rather than the prop forwards now taking up to 10 metres, going on their elbows and knees, these guys have got skill.
Fourth meeting of Dolphins and Warriors. We're underway. Barnett for the first run. So not Penguin Jr. colliding with Fanua Blake first up, but you mightn't have to wait long. Iakore takes play number 2. Warriors, of course, look, they're still talking mathematically, but lots of things out of their hands at the moment. And a little shift, Walker. They fire a warning shot, the Warriors. They deceive there. Fanua Blake was a decoy. Now, Egan away for Capel. And Kafusi in there with the Sarko. Good to see Jermaine okay. He finished last week against the Roosters. Looked severely hampered by an ankle injury. Had to pass up taking the last shot at goal for his team. But back on deck today. First kick fielded by the Hammer. Tabuai Fido with the ball. And the Dolphins have their first use. Scored 34 points last week and was still beaten by the Roosters. In the recent form, they've lost 5 of their past 6. Got to put it all together today. So much to play for. Kafusi tackled there by Capel. A couple of Queensland origin players. Bromwich. Katoa. Just caught on the edge. Corey was the defender. Now Jesse Bromwich back in for Penguin Jr. Engages with a couple of the big boys out of the Warriors forward pack. Plath, Katoa, one of the sweetest kickers in the competition. Down to Ateni Zalesnia. These sides clashed earlier this year. And, round number 12, with Ateni Zalesniak, in fact, was fullback in that game. Round 14. Round 12 it was. And the try scorer in that game, but back on the wing today. Let's go down to the sideline. Corey Parker back at your old home. No one's kicked more goals at Suncorp than Corey Parker. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Capel just at the short side. It's been a terrific build-up in this game. What is going to be an elimination-style final for both these teams. Obviously, the result heavily favoured in the way of the home side in respect to Jesse Bromwich. The crowd has really turned out what's going to be, I think, a really expansive, fast style of football based on the conditions that we have down here on ground level are absolutely perfect.
Well, it's actually points, isn't it, Corey? You hold the record at 750. Jermaine Sarko today is 11 points away from 500 points at Suncorp. But Corey Parker, no one has scored more points at this ground than Corey. Key member of the Fox League team, Fanua Blake off Egan there. 22 away from the line. Egan with the ball on to Dylan Walker. Walker, dummy and run. Playing that middle forward role. Great chance for the Warriors for first point. Last tackle, they go Barnett, the crash play. Surely something. Oh, they get the 6 again for inside the 10. So here they go. Fanua Blake with the ball. This is real pressure on the Dolphins early. Plenty of Warriors fans in the house. Egan and that dummy there, Tamare Martin. He's had plenty of try assists when he started in the halves this year. Egan away, Barnett another run. 5 from the line. And Egan, Jesus. Well, I don't know what the idea was on that play, but it was a bit of a schmozzle.
Well, that was good defence there by the Dolphins. Really put under pressure early in the game. Come off their line and put the pressure on. Good march downfield. I love it when they hit the ball up through the middle. This Warriors side, they can make easy and comfortable yardage. It's a good start for them. That a bad mistake on the end of that.
So Boston comes in for a run. Yeah, missed opportunity to do anything, really. The set was just a series of front row runs. Now Plath, and on for Herbie Farnworth. Back over the 40-metre line. Plath takes off. He gets better by the week, this bloke. Plath offloading there to Katoa. And surrounded by defenders. Last play it is. And the kick will come from Nikarima. Back, having missed the Roosters game in Perth. Wittgenstein with the ball at the back for the Warriors. And the two front rowers there to meet him.
You really got to bridge up on their back five here. Tenny always comes in and make that first carry. You've got to be aware of that. It'll probably come up in the plays during the week. You've got to stop their back five. They march upfield so comfortably.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Yeah, Nickel Klukstar, then Watene Zelezniak, then Roger comes in for a run to Avasa-Shek. And on play 4, they're back to the 40-metre line. Egan and Walker shaping the pass inside. Last play it is, so got themselves out of trouble here. And this time, Harris DeVita, 2 minds, chip over the top. It might bounce well. Barnett's front rower on the end of a chip. Beautiful hands. Harris DeVita kept alive. Leotawa with the ball. Back it comes. Tamare Martin would have been one of the tries of the year.
Well, Jesse Bromwich gets across just to hit that ball out. Looked like he was going to score for all money. Look at the desperation from the big front rower there. Tamare Martin, I've said before the game, I love it when he takes the line on. And that's well done there by Bromwich. Well, it's both of them.
Yeah.
Davida Pangai Jr. was there too.
That was desperate for the Dolphins. The Warriors just keeping the ball alive, refusing to die with it.
I love that style too. We saw a lot of it last season, not that much this year. Tamare Martin, well, offside there, just jumped the gun the 10 metres. I think you'll find it was Harris DeVita. Just got off the line a little bit too quick, but what a start to the game. The pace of the game, outstanding so far. And the Dolphins have done well to hang on.
We'll love it if the Warriors come with that mindset. If they're season all but gone and they're going to offload. There they are, 5 offloads in the opening 6 minutes of the game. I love that. If we're going to see that all afternoon. Season average for the Warriors, by the way, is only 7. They've produced 5 in the first 6 minutes of the match.
Well, that's a mindset going into the game, obviously. Nothing to lose. Go out there and play some footy. That's when they're at their best.
Oh, nice hands this time from the Dolphins. Farnworth got away from the Akore, up over halfway. Rounding out to getting the Dolphins fans stirred up. Plath on to Pengai Jr. We know his offloading capabilities. And there it is again. Got it away for Bostock. Tackled 39 metres from the line. Pengai Jr. another one to miss last week against the Roosters. Kenny Bromwich 30 away. Plath for Katoa. And then Nikarima for Tabuai-Fido. Averillo's ball was knocked down. Injured there was Edward Corsi. He's down for the Warriors. 0 tackle it is. Corsi better be alert to it.
Yeah, that's smart play there. Averillo just going up that short side where the injured player was in Corsi.
He's still not right. Nikarima with the ball. And right across, Katoa, look out. Oh, he should have passed. Hammer and Herbie, the 2 H's, they were screaming for the ball there. Plath, Bromwich, Nikarima, little kick. Here comes Kafusi. What was Charles Klukstar doing? Felice Kafusi has got around the body of the Warriors fullback to score the try that should have been prevented.
Well, it should have been there. Klukstar was right on the spot. All he had to do was put 2 hands on it and ground that football. We'll have a look at the ball bouncing away. Beautifully placed kick. He arrives there right on time. Maybe the bounce beat him. It just bounced back in field. He should have done a little bit better than that. The Harvey Norman replay here. Klukstar just slipped just a fraction. Never gave up on the chase. And that's enough downward pressure there for the Dolphins to open the scoring.
The Warriors fullback wrong-footed. And Felice Kafusi, an unlikely first try scorer. We've had a few this weekend. Corey Jensen ended a drought at the Cowboys-Broncos game, but here he is, Kafusi, first try in game number 203.
That's a great reaction there from the Dolphins. They're under all sorts of pressure. You would have thought that with the amount of ball the Warriors had in the field position, with just some desperation defence, they've got up the other end and opened the scoring. Kafusi with the try.
And it will be Asako to continue a run. Leading point scorer again in the NRL going into this round. He's been under assault, but there's the stat we spoke about, and Corey can be proud of that. Most points at Suncorp.
Wonderful effort, especially for a middleman to score all those points.
Asako on this run, and Fans don't like me to mention streaks because they think I'm a curse, but he has kicked 22 in a row, and I'm going to back him here. Bang. 23 in a row for Jermaine Osako. 6-0 start to the Dolphins through 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, terrific start from the Dolphins, able to repel the Warriors and what looked like they were going to come up with a try and then go up the other end and come up with a try off the back of Cody Nikorima, who's been outstanding this season for the Dolphins. I mean, he's got 18 tries. He's still yet to sign on for next year. I know that it's top of Christian Wolf's list to get him involved with the team moving forward, but we'll wait and see how that unfolds. And the old stager and Felice Kafusi just gets the job done week in, week out.
Yeah, good point on Cody. Corey will play his 200th game next week for the Dolphins, or in the NRL. Cody Nikorima, 200th match when they play in Bundaberg against the Bulldogs. So Warriors concede the first try. It is Pengo Jr. to run it back. He almost, he looked up. I'm running at Capewell. I'm not running at Fanua Blake. He picked out his man. Now Kafusi. Good first two surges by the Dolphins following points. Lath with it. Now Jesse Bromwich.
You know, it's quality stuff that he does, Pengai Jr., but he doesn't do it enough. It just takes him a while to get that second effort to go again. He'd be a much better player if he could do that. Go back to back, get himself involved a little bit more. He's got all the skills.
Well, his future's in Catalans in the Super League with the Dragons over there. So Kenny Bromwich. Oh, Kenny winks there. Is he okay? Only just feeling the outside of the right ankle. Katoa's kick down to the corner. Corsi with it. He's recovered. Haven't seen a lot of Edward this year. In fact, just his 5th game for the season. Now returning to Leslie. You mentioned the try scorers earlier. Haven't we got some today? If they all get a piece of it. Ruteni Zalesniak is capable of multiple tries. We know about the hammer. Osako. Bostock is
Avarillo.
Avarillo. Fanua Blake. There's your leading front row try scorer. Don't leave him out of the picture. Back for Harris Tavita. 45 metres out, his kick. And Osako with it. Long pass across there to the hammer. Talking tries, Osako has scored in all 3 matches that the Dolphins have played against the Warriors. Bostock. Oh, Niokore. Is he okay? Did he cop it in the head there?
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit on the way through.
Narada Niokore, Dusty going back in the line.
We're going to be off for sure. HIA, the independent doctor, looks at that, the way he got off the ground and got himself back in the line.
Osako, Avarillo, quick hands. Oh, more haste, less speed there. Tempted. Kafusi's no hope of getting that. That's an error from the Dolphins inside their own half.
Have a look at that. Still just trying to shake the cobwebs out. Got his head in the bare position.
He fell into the tackle, didn't he? How did Kafusi end up on the wing there just then? Any ideas, Bill?
What's he doing there?
Scores a try, now he pictures himself as a right winger. So Warriors go on the attack. Barnett. What a contribution he's making to this side. Mitch Barnett. Big minutes, big numbers. Walker with the ball. Into the 20 he goes. Joining us late, no Johnson. Tamaro Martin playing halfback. Here he is on for Fanua Blake. Runs rough shot over the front line of the Dolphins' defence. Quick play the ball for Egan. Out for Walker. Martin then. Nickel Klukstar for Teddy Zalesiak. And Dolphins slide well there. And from the line. Back for Tamaro Martin. They'll steady it up with this one. Walker just literally walks into the defence there. Last tackle play, Egan. Martin with it. Propped and then passes. And Osako stood his ground. I mean, he's come off the worst for wear, but he's prevented a try being scored. He just got his body in the way there.
You got a split second to make a decision there. Straight in, Osako. Sees him coming out this left-hand side. They got the numbers there. He has to go in to make that tackle. Perfect timing. That's a big play. Ball knocked on into him too, so the Dolphins will get the football back here.
Corsi was unmarked on the outside, but they've got themselves a 3-on-2. There's the live ladder. Dolphins with the early points. Back into the 8 they go. That's how important today is. And on the other side of the coin, if the Warriors win today, 3 points out of the 8 with a month of football to play. Lovely footwork. Plath. Boy, that was a move on Walker. He's got some game, hasn't he, Max Plath? Farnworth with it. Well, he runs around the back of Lemuelu twice. I thought he was going to go a third time there. Back away for Toa.
Isn't it amazing how one play or one run can really set up your set there? They were battling to get off their own line before that run from Plath.
He's allowed that ball to bounce. Might be a dangerous practice, but no, Max Plath, 17th game for the year. He might put himself in contention for the Dolphins Player of the Year. He's been that good. And now filling in for Jeremy Marshall King at hooker. Now Teddy Zalesniak up to halfway. Egan to Varsashek. There's the footwork. And Lemuelu did well to hang on. 4 tackles down. Vanilla Blake. Walker going again. Martin de Capel. Avarillo brought in. Last tackle play. Don't worry about getting the foot with the ball. Kick on the last. Back to the corner. Haberso Tabuai-Fidow. Big bat back. Now Barnett, what kicks he got? Left footer. Left foot chip and chase block. Here he comes. Barnett. He's not going to catch the hammer. Nora to teammates. Alarm bells ringing. Alarm bells ringing as Tabuai-Fidow loses the ball. The Warriors come back with it. 30 out from their own line. We all thought he's going the distance.
Well, you can't have a staggered line there on the hammer. What about the footwork? And then just takes off. They had to scramble there, the Warriors. Nikarima in for a big afternoon here. A couple in. They're going to aim at him. He'll have to come up well defensively.
Warriors chance then. Egan to Walker. There's Martin. Oh, he doesn't go long again. Takes the tackle. 10 from the line. Lemuelu slows it down. Egan. Walker. Back there with Jazz Tavanga.
Just a bit out of sorts with their timing, the Warriors so far.
Egan and Martin. Harris DeVita. Gets it on. Leotoa there. Avarillo stands his ground. Asako again. They're connected well on that side. Harris DeVita. Left foot. Screwed across. Back again. Plath is there. Dolphins ball. Now it's Herbie. It's time for Herbie to ride again. Herbie Farnworth goes 90 metres. The Dolphins have their second try. And they break the hearts of the Warriors right there.
Well, we would have thought it would have been the hammer only a couple of plays ago. I just said that their passing game is a little bit out of sorts. The timing there from the Warriors. The ball on the ground again. Herbie Farnworth. We mentioned their outside backs. How many tries that they do score. The crossfield kick there. Tried to bat it back. Look at the bounce here. Plath picks up the ball. Wonderful play. Great ball. Look at the speed of this play. Takes away, or just accelerates, wins the race to the line by 20 metres, slams the football down, and against the run of play, again we see the Dolphins come up with a good play. Well done from Plath, does all the little things well, beautiful offload, and Herbie Farnworth, off he goes.
Yeah, that's a great sight for the Dolphins. What an image that is. You're riding him home here on Fox League. He knows he's home a good 20 metres out from the line. And Herbie Farnworth, it's a long-range one. Plath played his part, but it really is heartbreaking for the Warriors. Sustained pressure. And the Dolphins, they prove week in, week out, they can score a long-range try. And it's going to be 12-0.
Gee, if you thought the first one was against the run of play, exactly the same thing happens. 12-0 in a blink.
Yeah. And highlighting what's happened here. So Dolphins have had only 2 tackles inside the Warriors' 20. They're about to lead 12-0. The Warriors have had 15 inside the Dolphins' 20 and have come up without points. They're leading offloads. They're doing a lot right, and they're down 12-0. Jermaine Asako, top of the pops. Right in front. Now it's 24 in a row to the Dolphins winger.
It's been a great start from the Dolphins, hasn't it? And I spoke to Wayne Bennett off air, and he was obviously a different person than what he comes across on air, and he really wants to make an emphasis with this team in just regards to them not shooting themselves in the foot. We've seen a couple of weeks in a row where they've found themselves in nice, healthy leads before giving it away. But what a player Max Platt is. I've got to double down on what you're saying, Rossi. He's been outstanding. The DNA of this Dolphins outfit resonates with Max Platt. He competes on absolutely everything.
Well, good commentary. I think we're all intrigued, the Fox League audience. Are you suggesting, in relation to Wayne Bennett, that he acts when he's on camera and you're interviewing him and he's a different person once the interview stops, Corey?
I'm not suggesting, I'm actually saying. Wayne Bennett, two very different individuals.
Plays the game. Wayne Bennett, a national treasure, and about to be inducted into the Rugby League Hall of Fame. There he is. And you'll see all of that on Fox League. Wayne Bennett, he'd be chuffed that it is alongside the late Jack Gibson that he's inducted into the Hall of Fame on the same night. Now Platt. On for Kenny Bromwich.
I don't think there'll be any argument about those two guys being in the Hall of Fame.
Not at all for their coaching deeds. And of course they had careers as players as well. Often short of halfway. Wayne, of course, did represent Australia. As now Katoa kicks from halfway. The Tennies Alesiak underneath it. Certainly conditions lend themselves to more points, but it's the ball is in the court of the Warriors now. Where can they take this game to? Corsi on the run. Next up here on Fox League today, the Newcastle Knights. They're in the finals race. Must win against the Tigers. Live from McDonald Jones Stadium. And Matty's back from Paris. A little beret of the show tonight. Sunday night with Matty Johns after the Knights and Tigers. Noah Blake with a bit of footwork up over halfway. Egan here. Back for Harris DeVita. Kick from 45 metres out. Sarko with a catch. Dolphins completing 10 of 12 sets so far. So we have a set that have to make the trouble here. Mark Nichols on the field now for the Dolphins. You'll see him in a tick. Here he goes, the goat. Back up to the 20-metre line. Got stung there with his first carry. Holding the back of the melon. There he is, Mark Nichols. One of the most popular players at pretty much every club he goes to. Bostock held there. Plath with it. Katoa. And kicks from outside the 30. Of course, he ends up with the ball to bring it back. Good chase. So Dolphins did everything right there on that set.
Looks like Raymond Stone is on too, so a double change there for the Dolphins, leading 12 points to 0. A little bit conservative in this set too. When they get in that attacking zone, the Warriors, a little bit out of sorts so far. If it clicks, they've got the ability to score points, and quickly. What
about the fast footer to a fast check? That time it's the left. He's still got it, Roger. Tavanga follows up. He's on the farewell tour for the Warriors, Jazz Tavanga. Now Egan to Tamaro Martin. On the last tackle, can they compete in the air? They sure can! Corsi, well done! Edward Corsi. Compete on the kick and see the possible reward. The reward there is a 4-pointer.
Yeah, well, they needed that. They needed to score next. Corsi attacks the football. Asako just gets caught flat-footed here. Just the running player's always got the big advantage there. Takes it out of his hands. You really couldn't blame him there. Couldn't really stop that one. Corsi takes the ball on the full. Really snaps the ball out of the hands there of Asako. Both timing. Beautifully placed kick. Great take. Still plenty to do too. Got to get over the top there of the hammer. And does so. They needed to score. Gets themselves back into the game now with the kick to come. I think we've got a game on our hands this afternoon.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of points on offer. This bloke, just give him time. He hasn't quite progressed as fast as maybe some when we first saw him back in 2021 it was. I remember the game against the Cowboys. He came into the side and 18 runs first game. You thought, you know, he reminded you of Big Manu and that. He's got that body, he's got that frame. But since then, only 31 NRL matches. So still worth following, Edward Corsi. On the 12-4 scoreline. To Chanel Harris-Tavita. $17 to go until half-time. Good sign for the Warriors. Harris-Tavita banging that one over. 12-6 scoreline, and of course you can book your ticket for the ultimate bucket list trip to the sports and entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. The Warriors will be there. The Warriors are there. Next year will be bigger, bolder and better. In fact, there's two lots of Warriors. There's the Wigan Warriors and the New Zealand Warriors. 4 games, just one epic ticket. Tickets and travel packages on sale right now at nrl.com/Vegas. Rugby League Vegas, let's go.
Hand up, Andrew.
He's got the hand up.
Ready to go.
In the Elvis suit. I can see it happen. Earl Blake brings it back for the Warriors. Running at Lemuelu. Corey now on the run. Egan. This is out to Vanga. Walker. Good low tackle there by Nikorima. Now Cape Ball up over the advantage line. Sullivan's going to play a sort of a middle forward role. There he is in the headband, the 17 for the Dolphins. Plath will go back potentially to middle forward. O'Sullivan can play dummy half. They can shuffle things around. Tabuai Fido underneath it. And the set starts on the 20 for the Dolphins. Cross for Bostock. So Knights and Tigers after this one, live from McDonald Jones Stadium. Super Saturday yesterday across Canberra, Townsville, and well done to the crowd last night at Cogra. Just great scenes there, Canterbury and Dragons fans. Now Avarillo with the ball. O'Sullivan, kick from inside the 40, left footer. And Nickel Cookstar knocks it back towards his own goal line. He'll run it back. Oh, heavy. The Dolphins get down there on the Warriors, number 1. The heaviest tackles include Ray Stone. Harris-Tavita. Toa there with the ball.
Well, you know you're being tackled when you're hit by Ray Stone. You don't have to look twice when you see a good front-on hit. He's usually involved. Great technique.
They get a roll on. This is Egan. He doesn't need much invitation, does he, to take off. Last tackle, Warriors. Harris-Tavita. And Tabuai Fido. You've got to make sure you chase on the hammer. Bringing it back for the Dolphins. Again, a bit tit for tat the sets at the moment. Dolphins start another one inside their 20. 14.5 away from half-time. Now Bostock. Corey again. A few times, like he didn't come off earlier, but a few times there he's got up slowly after making tackles. It's almost as if he's operating on about 80% at the moment, Murata Niukore. He's had only the 3 runs in the first half. Now Stone. There's Niukore in the tackle again. Again he gets up a little sluggish. Now O'Sullivan to Katoa.
Not recovered from the
No,
first
well,
one.
that's what I'm saying. He's not operating at full capacity. And Nickel Cookstar comes back for the Warriors. But Niukore 3 runs in the first half and 14 tackles. Well, Tenny Zalesniak there.
I think you've got to throw something a little bit different at the Dolphins here. If you just run one out against this Dolphins team, they've got great technique, get numbers in the tackle, slow you down. Something a little bit different from the halves from the Warriors here.
It does seem like the Warriors' mentality block is certainly one out inside their own half. They're just in a no-passing frame of mind inside their own half.
Hold out.
And across to Capel there. Egan. Murray Martin. Bomb from 30 metres out. Plenty looking at it. Corsi drops it. And anti-climax that. Dolphins with the ball. It was hardly flying through the air stuff, was it? Just a man standing on the ground drops it. So now Avarillo. By the way, Jake celebrating a birthday today. 24 today on game day. O'Sullivan cross to Plath. On for Katoa, then for Farnworth. Flick pass. Plath in position to take it. He offloads. O'Sullivan, then Nichols. Very flat. But Avarillo changes that, finds Osako. Jermaine, oh, he's hammered. Hammered almost into Corey Parker's lap. That's going to hurt a little. That was a big tackle, Warriors cover defence.
Fanua Blake covering across there. Avarillo did well to get the ball on the outside. Osako, look at the movement here from Fanua Blake. Big front rower. Egan there too.
Watch the Warriors bench here. Get up, boys, stay out of the action. But they celebrate it.
The mini haka.
Sifakula and Tom Allen got up there and got close enough for Jermaine to hear it.
Well, it's a big play, big turnover.
That's not a bad side of spirit, man. Look, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Well done, Warriors bench into the game. Hope they bring that enthusiasm when they get a chance on the field. Out to Vanga. 42 away from the line. Egan. Walker. Fanua Blake. Martin and Nickel Klugstad. With Teddy Zalesiak. Props back in field. They're in the 30. Warriors. Nickel Klugstad again. Walker. Harris DeVita. Ball movement comes alive for the Warriors. 11 away from half-time. Looking for back-to-back tries, the visitors. Ball across. Martin to Abashishek. Got away from Nichols. Not away from O'Sullivan. Now Egan. Martin. Last tackle. The low kick. Tabuai Fido scoops it up. A matter of centimetres off the ground.
Yeah, what about how quick he covers the ground too? The crossfield kick. The hammer right onto it. That was a bit better set there from the Warriors. As we see the Dolphins getting a little bit tired around the middle, shifting that ball. That's what we're used to when they're playing that open style of footy.
I don't know what Jazz Tavanga's future is after this season. We're going to miss him. Feisty. There he was with Jermaine Osako.
Be a great buy for the teams that lower down on the ladder if they need a leader and someone that can lift their spirits a bit.
Yeah, plays for the Warriors and warrior by nature. Jazz Tavanga. And Katoa, kick low, well fielded. Klugstad. Straight back over the 40. Good work. That's a little better field position to start the set. He stays down here. Charles in pain. Clock stops, 9:51 away from half-time.
Well, he doesn't leave anything in the tank, does he? Klugstad might have been just a fraction of a crush it on the way down there. If they have a look at it, a little bit of force right there. Allows his head to bung out there, so let's play on for mine. It's hard to pull yourself out of that sort of tackle when you put that pressure on the back of the neck. And I think he did his best to try and pull out of that.
Bunker's cleared it. No penalty will be coming. Fourth time these clubs have met. Curious stat produced by the Fox Sports Lab. The Dolphins have outscored the Warriors by 24 points in the first half of the matches, and the Warriors have outscored the Dolphins by 26 in the second half of matches. It sort of sets it up for a close one. We've got that at the moment. Fanua Blake, Harris DeVita, there's Tavanga, got away from Nichols. Not much hair between those two. Oh, hello. Tavanga's taken a good hold of Kafusi's shorts. Now Martin, right up to the line. And fourth tackle it is for the Warriors. Egan, Walker. Oh, Fanua Blake's put it down.
Kafusi had to reload and make the tackle on Fanua Blake again. I think he was trying to get the ball and pass it back on the inside there rather than grabbing the football first. He's got some support there. Fanua Blake trying to ignited himself into the game, going one pass runner here, rather than going through the centre of the ruck with his footwork. Comes away with the error.
Here's a stat for you. Look at that. Warriors, when you talk of field position, 38 tackles in the Dolphins half, find themselves 6 points down. The Warriors attack not what it was last year. Here's Avarillo for the Dolphins. Bennett would be very happy where his team is at, leading by 6 with 47% of the ball. But taking nothing for granted, Wayne Bennett, given the recent efforts of his side, it is losing 5 of their past 6. They've lost 3 straight for the first time this season, so this is a desperate day. Katoa, Nikorima, Farnworth. 39 from the line. Nikorima off a quick play to ball. Nichols, nice play. Farnworth busting through tackles there. 19 away, now they've got field position. Last tackle, kick coming for Jermaine, perhaps. Blath, Kafusi, Avarillo, there's the kick, perfectly weighted. Nichols flashes across.
Oh, gee, that was a nice touch, that kick. Perfectly weighted on the run. They knew exactly what to do straight away. They made some yardage on the left-hand side of the field, then shift the ball. Avarillo with the confidence to put that kick in. They had to get on their bike there, the Warriors.
So, line drop out. Now, first for the day. You expect the kick of the short variety.
They look a little bit fatigued too. They get the ball back now, the Dolphins. The Warriors' defence starting to drop off a little bit.
Well, it's a bit long and a bit down the middle. Hamaso Tabuai Fido has it. Now is Sullivan. Lemuelu. Warriors have to defend this set. 2 down, 10 metres out from the line. Stone. Hit by a stone-like tackle by Tavanga.
You still make contact with the head.
She must have been very low down on the ground and got Tuivasa-Sheck for contact with the head.
Well, it's a give-me here. They nearly have to take the shot at goal, wouldn't they? Oh,
Wow. Wow.
that's feather duster stuff.
Imagine that deciding a grand final.
Hit me with a feather.
Ray Stone didn't feel it at all. Yeah, that's boy, that's harsh.
No, the right arm comes down across the face.
Well, his own right arm across the face as well. Well, we've come up with something else. Anyway, it'll be 14 points to 6 in a moment to the Dolphins, and Roger can't believe it. He feels he's been wronged horribly there. And the streak of Osako will continue. We're getting...
We feel for him too, don't we, Andrew, after that?
Oh, we do. Osako getting up to 25 in a row now. And as I say, last week, he missed taking the last shot in the match, and Katoa stepped up and got a kick from in front. So Jermaine, if he was fit right to the end last week, would now be sitting already at 25, and this would be 26.
I think Fogarty was 20 in a row until a miss yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, the big build-up. You Kirsten block. You and Warren, you got a bit to answer for.
Sorry about that. Number 1.
14 points to 6. See Ben Teo behind Christian Wolf and Wayne Bennett in the Dolphins box there. 8-point lead to the Dolphins. Did lead by 12. The Warriors coaches box. By contrast, the great Stacey Jones at the left of Andrew Webster.
New Kiwi coach, isn't he, Stacey?
Yes, he is. He replaces Michael Maguire. So we're still looking for the Warriors of 2023. But they are in this game, 14-6. Into the next phase we go. Final 5 of the first half. Nichols to bring... Oh, Nichols got away from Jazz Tavanga. They've got a little bit of a mission there, those two. Chasing each other around. Play for Ray Stone. He is old school, Ray Stone. I can't picture him in pink or yellow boots. He's just he's a black boots man.
Black high cut.
That's it. As it goes to Nikorima, across to Avarillo. Lovely move. He's got speed. He's going to show us now. Oh, that throws it back into Nikorima. Nikorima almost got in front of Avarillo there, but they've allowed it to continue. And the Dolphins have their third try. Jake Averillo puts on a beautiful move.
Yeah, what about his footwork there, Andrew? Two best sides in the competition for scoring long-range tries, Manly and the Dolphins. Haven't they got some speed? Nikorima just stayed alive back on the inside. Have a look at this shot. Just have a look at the support back on the inside from the Dolphins. They know that a break is going to be made. Averillo, look at this. Have a look at that for a shot. There's four of them back on the inside backing up. Any number of players could have scored there. Nikorima sprints away.
Between Corsi and Leotow, no matter what angle you watch it, it's a good move, isn't it? He's burnt them. He's absolutely burnt them, Averillo. And they're left strewn on the grass.
What a time to score too. Just doesn't look like the Warriors were starting to mount a little bit of a comeback. They produced this. That's great play. Nikorima, don't need any more of you guys. Do it myself.
Cody Nikorima, as we say, got the milestone game next week, 200. Warms up for it with a try here at Suncorp. Game for the Dolphins next week. We'll have it for you on Fox League from Bundaberg, Soldier Oval, Canterbury and the Dolphins. And what was 12-6 is now 18-6, and now we give a little more of a test to Jermaine Asako. He'll take this kick 19 in from touch. I want him into the 30s. He may get there today. Over to you, Jermaine. Right foot. Yeah. He's going right down the middle. The streak is real. The Dolphins breathing space here.
Yeah, 20 points to 6 to the Dolphins, and that man on screen continues the streak, as you mentioned, Vossi, but it's been some great footwork out on this right edge, right in front of myself from Averillo. 6 tackle breaks, and his ability to get between two defenders that had a little bit of instability in the defensive line, and he's got great speed off the mark. And Cody, who's set up a try, now scores one. It's been a great little start in the first half, something we have seen very, very often in this Dolphins outfit for season 2024, so I'm sure Wayne Bennett will ram that home at halftime.
Corey, you could put an argument. It's one of the best set of pairings in the comp. When they're on the speed that they have, Herbie Farnworth and Jake Averillo, and today between them, they've got 12 tackle busts. They're pretty handy players. There's strike on both sides.
Well, it shows you how good they are when the hammer.
Ooh, that looked nasty. Mark Nichols.
He's hardly been involved in the game so far, so it's been those other outside backs that have taken over.
Jeez, this looked painful block. He looked like he got folded in half, back from the waist here. Mark Nichols, no surprise, he's in this amount of pain. Watch this, bang. And then he got it over the top, so he's hit hard low by Tavanga. The hit over the top is high, he's buckled. He has absolutely buckled in this tackle.
That's a knee problem for sure.
Oh, wow. You're not meant to fall that way. And Walker knows. Look, there's the...
It's Tavanga again, who's come on and tried to make a statement defensively. Comes out of the line again. He's the man that hits him around that quad area. Look, he folds back.
Again, I've seen so many little things in the game this week and that make our sport so good. The one crowd last night, but yesterday, Tom Trebojevic, the concern he showed for Jordan Rupp. A heated battle, just checked on him. Dylan Walker here, he knows Mark Nichols has got a problem, and he goes easy. And he's almost the one who's, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's in the heat of battle that these players have an awareness for their opponent. It's to be admired.
It's a huge respect thing, isn't it?
We're sending, now out of that, Walker goes to the sin bin. I'm saying he's the first one to check, but the Warriors lose a player to the bin. You can examine the replay again and see if you think it was worthy of a 10-minute sentence. Here it is.
Oh, his shoulders hit him in the head. That's what the sin bin's for.
Dylan Walker taking the mouth guard out of an opponent. I don't know whether I've seen it before. But Nichols goes off, and the Warriors are with 12 men. 2 minutes before half-time and 8 into the second. If the Dolphins control possession, scoreline could blow out. Cue the hammer blocker. Nikorima, Pangai Jr. Cannot let the Dolphins score before halftime, the Warriors.
Another couple of shots in this set too, I'd reckon.
Katoa, Tabuai-Fidow, flicked on by Farnworth, on to Bostock. Keeps well clear of the sideline, had no intention of taking them on the outside there. Katoa, dummy to Stone, then to Nikarima, flat for Kafusi. 90 seconds to go now. Tabuai-Fidow was a dummy half there. Plath. And soldiers forward for a few more metres. Got to hang on for one more, the Warriors. O'Sullivan, Katoa, they're going to run it, they go short, it's gone forward. Delemuelu. They get it wrong, the Dolphins.
Tell you what, they had some players running at the line there too. The Dolphins on the attack knew exactly what was going to happen.
Mark Nichols, a category 2, so not automatically ruled out of the game blocker. That's the news from Corey on the sideline as that pass ruled forward.
Gee, nearly went out the back to the hammer there. That would have been a good contest. Tuivasa-Sheck one-on-one with the hammer.
20 points to 6 and down man. Katoa on that run. Plath. By the way, we've got Max Plath down for 30 tackles in the first half, besides all the good things he's done with the ball. He's such a good player, Max Plath.
It doesn't take you by surprise anymore, does it? You
No.
just expect that from him. So consistent.
So now across for Leotoa. Ooh, pick up there, Harris DeVita. You don't want that ball when you're going to put a kick up. Down to Bostock, and they've got a trick shot in the final seconds. They mightn't have time to play it. That's all they'll have. And there it is, half-time. Warriors have survived 2 minutes with 12 men. They'll have another 8 after half-time. Dolphins have made the running here. And as it stands right now, they're back in the top 8. Half-time, Dolphins 20, leading the Warriors 6.
The hammer, well, to his standards, can have a pretty ordinary first half, really, as far as getting the football. But, mate, he's liable to light this stadium up in the second half. 12
tries, 11 games. That's better than a try-a-game average. Second half underway. 12-man Warriors. Randy was strong at halftime, thought a really tough call. It's a penalty, but not a sin bin. You can have your verdict at home. Dylan Walker in the bin for the tackle on Mark Nichols. Ray Stone with the ball. I'm going to be honest, I stand with Brandy on that one.
I'm with him too.
Accidents do happen.
Well, there's a couple of ordinary ones in the first half too, wasn't there?
30 metres away from their own line. O'Sullivan. Trapped there by Jazz Tavanga. Now Plath. Kafusi. Pretty sure Wayne Bennett will hear from Corey Parker shortly, but really big start. Don't give the Warriors a chance. Katoa with the ball. Yet another kick from the young halfback. Nikhil Klukstar with it for the Warriors. His ninth carry of the day brings it back.
A little bit conservative too, the first set there, with the Warriors with a man down. Just happy to get out there and complete their first 5 sets will be the goal, I'd say.
Interesting with the Warriors in the first half, used only one of their bench players, Jazz Tavanga. Tower comes in. Let's go down to Corey Parker. What did you learn at halftime, Corey?
Yeah, some words coming out of the shed at halftime for the Warriors. They just want to go after the contest. Obviously 20 points to 6 behind. Season well and truly on the line if they are to do anything about it. For Wayne Bennett, will he just emphasise the fact that they've been in this position, stick to the process and continue to play some football as now they give away a penalty. But the big news at halftime, as you just touched on, Mark Nichols went off. He will not return. So Lockie Hubner, the 18th man, has been activated. Mark Nichols will not return.
Okay, so because it was an act of foul play now,
Avarello.
Farnworth catches Murata Niokore high, according to the referee.
And Avarello too, the centre for the Dolphins, was down in the back play, so he laid on the ground there motionless for at least a few seconds, so he might HIA here.
So can be used now by the Dolphins. Just one NRL game under his belt. Warriors a chance with 12 men here, 15 metres away from the line. What a boost this would be. Nikhil Klukstar tackled 10 away from the line. Farnworth on report. Egan with the ball. Are yet to score a try this year, Egan, off a career best half a dozen last season. Maybe today's the day. Here he is, Egan. To Barnett. Pressure on Martin. spun around by Katoa. Still 5 away from the line. 4 tackles down, Warriors. Egan, Fania Corey. A little bit too much of that today when they've come close to the line. Last play now. Egan out the back. Martin's kick. They're chasing through. It sits up. They've got the try. Kurt Capewell scores for the Warriors. 1 man down, and they score the 4-pointer. Well done.
Well, he does all the little things so well, doesn't he, Kurt Capewell? You have a look at kick down Furl. He's always there first.
Going to keep going through the process now. They're going to get through the next set with 12 men. Follow-up points. Good solid set. Harris DeVita. Good kick. 20 points to 12. 8 the difference. Andrew Webster will feel his halftime address must have been good. Knocked them off and running in this second 40. Another try assist for Tamare Martin.
Yeah, they come out with a little bit of energy. That's the main thing too. That's what they would have been looking for. A little bit flat in the back end of that first half. They needed to find something and they've done it. Got themselves right back into the game now.
A valuable player across Cronulla and Penrith, the Broncos, the Warriors, Queensland. Kurt Capewell. 4 minutes into the second half. Game closes up a little. The UFC returns to Australia next Sunday. We've got Adesanya fighting to become a 3-time world champion. It's against Duplessis. It's live and exclusive from Perth on Main Event. UFC 305 next Sunday. Warriors with the ball. Little good start. 15 inside their own half. Way off the mark there, in fact, the fullback, Nia Corey. Well, this is good. Following up from points. Get to the end of your set. Now Harris DeVita a kick.
It's amazing how you find a little bit of energy after you scored points.
Sanko with the ball. And a great chase. Warriors firing up here at Suncorp. Nicarima, Amarillo. Now if they could just work a mistake out of the Dolphins here, that would really get them in the contest. Bostock is hit hard. There's the third. This is good stuff, the Warriors. Farnworth goes for a gallop. Caught outside the 20. Risky offload, Nicarima Ravarillo. Outside the 30 they go. Centres have had their moments today for the Dolphins. Pengo Jr. Away for Katoa. They're going to run it. They're going to, oh, was that forward? It was.
Lemuelu there just getting ready for the chase, the kick chase there. Katoa throws the ball forward to him. That's the second time that's happened in the game to Lemuelu.
Well, this is a real confidence boost for the Warriors. You know, with 12 men, didn't concede before halftime. Now have scored after the break. Walker will come back on shortly.
Good turnover there for the Warriors too, right in the halfway line. Here they come.
Even Barnett Warriors fans, and there's plenty of them in the house. Walker getting ready to come back on. It's still more than a minute away. Martin, Harris DeVita, Nickel Klugstad, Tuivasa-Sheck puts a move on Farnworth. They are a hope here. 15 away from the line. With it is Martin, then Tavanga. Whoa, he bowls Plath out of the way. 11 from the line. Warriors with Egan. Nickel Klugstad, flat to Niokore, who loses the ball. And the Dolphins come up with it. No advantage there.
A little bit of a mixed afternoon there for Niokore. We know what a damaging ball runner he is. When he gets there on the edge, just overran it just a fraction. Good defence there up in his face. Farnworth again, along with Katoa.
He's had a lot of injuries this year, but this is his 11th game, but I just don't think he's, at any stage, he's recaptured the form of last year. Marata Niokore, but you could say that about any number of Warriors players. There'll be self-assessment in the off-season. Walker comes back on. Yeah, good call, referee White Raymond. Now that he's on, you've got to have 6 in the scrum. Can't do a sneaky out the back and have the one-man advantage. Well done, the referee, onto that. Dolphins ball from the scrum. 20 points to 12. They've gone in turns at winning these contests. Now the 4th match between the clubs. Warriors won the first one, Dolphins the second, Warriors the third. That was in round 12 this year. Now for Stone, and of course, if you talk about Warriors' best wins of the season, best was here in Magic Round, Suncorp Stadium over the Panthers. Can they channel that? Nikorima on to Farnworth, caught high by Harris DeVita. Just a grab.
He pulled out of it pretty quickly too. He knew it was going to be a penalty. Gave himself up straight away. They were doing well to hold him down there too. They were doing it pretty tough. A lot of one-out running from the Dolphins in their own half. And this will help them now.
8.5 into the second half.
They'll open up the attack here.
3 tries, 4 from 4 from Jermaine Osako with the boot. So it is 3 tries to 2 at the moment. 4 line breaks to 0 though to the Dolphins. Katoa, Pengo Jr. They've contained the offload. That's one thing the Warriors have done with Tavita. O'Sullivan, Katoa to the line for Nikorima. Look out. Here is Avarillo. Caught there by Leatoa. Nikorima, 20 away. Stone. 4 tackles. Walker held him down. O'Sullivan to Plath. There is Katoa again. Opens up the inside runner. I think this might be called back. A Warriors defender was taken out. The gap just looked a little too easy,
Yeah,
Stephen.
it looked too easy, didn't it? Just straighten up. Lemuelu set play there from the Dolphins.
I think he knows it. It's Pengai Jr. Watch the number 10 for the Dolphins. He stops in the line.
Pengai Jr. stands in the defensive line and affects the defensive pattern of the Warriors.
He did well there.
We have a
Craig
decision.
Egan puts a hand straight up.
So Pengai Jr. blocker just had to keep going. And there was a passage for him. He didn't have to slow down. If he trots through there.
He milked it pretty well, but wait.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah. I thought the modern day player is trained to do it.
He knows exactly what to do.
And the players are so well trained. Lemuelu knew it was going to be a try from the moment he got over. There was no celebrating. He said, I know I'm not getting credited here. So Tuivasa-Sheck, 20 points to 12, 30 to go.
Just need to snag another one here, the Warriors.
Absolutely. They've come alive with fresh players off the bench. 3 fresh men to go into the contest in the second half. Tomoe now out there. Walker, that was flat to Barnett. But they're into the Dolphins half. Egan, left side, Harris DeVita, capable with it. Little left footer from him. Nikorima, the defender. Quick play the ball. Good energy about the Warriors this second half. Corey's picked up the instruction. You got nothing to lose, and they're showing it right here. They play the ball from Martin for Harris Davida. Kick to the corner. It is Asako. Oh, he had it. He had it for a moment. Corsi, who got one in the first half. Dolphins end up with the ball. Well, that is one thing. Compete on every kick now when you're down. You got the jump there, Corsi. Dolphins away from their own 10. Keeley getting ready to come on. We were watching some images before they came back out for the second half. It was interesting to see the veteran coach, Wayne Bennett. The last instruction he had, he went over Oren Keeley, just getting the young fella's head ready for when he comes on. Oren Keeley will look back on those days down the track saying, how lucky was I to be coached by Wayne Bennett. So let's watch his entry into this game. Nicarima, little double pump. Avarillo. Corsi looking for a strip. Last play, Dolphins. Nicarima to O'Sullivan. Nice catch by Nicarima. Well, they're not looking like a side at the moment, and this may change, but they're not looking like a side that's going to run away with it, the Dolphins. A little timid. Is that fair observation, Block?
Yeah, it is very important with a man down to get that first try in the second half. That just gave a little bit of a lift that the Warriors needed. So they're playing the game at a different pace at the moment. Yeah, it's really the Dolphins that are looking a little bit flat.
Yeah, what? No doubt. Warriors are running harder here. Egan, Barnett. Oh, Mitch, they could have done without that. Good carry followed by good carry, and then their best forward has put one down. So Keeley with a ball for the Dolphins. That could be a turning point, that one. 12.5 into the second half. O'Sullivan, Katoa for Farnworth. But this is the Dolphins. Like, there you go. It's a centre getting the ball, just standing still. They have to switch on.
Well, they were at their best when they played a little bit of footy in the first half. It's a lot of one-out stuff at the moment.
O'Sullivan, caught by Egan, 20 away from the line. Plath, Katoa, little chance here. Nicarima gives it to Farnworth. Lovely sleight of hand, Cody Nicarima. He rode again in the first half, Herbie. Now he goes bananas.
And he's doing it on both sides of the field too. Got caught over there on the right-hand side. This time, the double pump. Farnworth knows exactly what hole to run in here. Holds out the pass. There's the drop ball from Barnett. You can never, ever take away from the effort that bloke puts in week in and week out. But that is a terrible mistake. Tries to make up for it. Look at Nicarima. Double pump. You'll find that the Warriors got up in front of the ball there. And look at that for a hole. Straight through. Farnworth won't get an easier one than that.
The first dummy, watch the replay. It fools Dallin. As you say, Block gets in front of the ball, and then Roger just dwelt for a moment, misses the tackle. Painful miss.
Well, you know what?
Herbie has a double. What
a season he's had, Nicarima. Is that his 19th try assist for the year? I mean, that's a special effort. Ball playing at 5'8". He's got plenty of pace. We saw in the first half when he sprinted away the score after a break was made. And now with the ball playing skill going at the line, double pump. Farnworth knew exactly what hole to run into. Hits the ball at pace. The Dolphins start to get a bigger lead.
Now 30 years of age, Cody Nicarima. Here's for the streak to continue. He's done it. There's no commentator curse today. Asako on a heater with a kicking boot.
Yeah, healthy little bit of breathing room it is there for the Dolphins. What a season he is having, Herbie Farnworth out the back, but Cody Nicarima just a guile in his tempo to bring Martinez Zelezniak up out of the line to find Herbie Farnworth, who's putting together an outstanding game. 14 runs, 193 run metres, 2 tries, 9 tackle breaks and 3 offloads for Herbie Farnworth. But beautiful pass from Cody Nicarima.
Yes, nice double. By the way, Cody Nicarima back in the junior rep career, having been born in Palmerston North. He played for the Queensland under-18s. He played for Australian schoolboys out of Wavell High, but then pledged his allegiance to New Zealand. Well, I think at the time his brother, I'm pretty sure Jaden pledged his allegiance to Queensland. Cody went with New Zealand. And now Greystone tackled on the 30. The two boys used to practice the Benji sidestep in the backyard.
I reckon every kid in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, true. And plenty of other places as well. Benji's Tigers come up next here on Fox League against the Newcastle Knights, live from McDonald Jones Stadium. Yeah, NRLW action as well continuing this afternoon. Across here to Avarillo. Dolphins are up by 14. And Osako is 5 from 5 today, having come into the game on a 22-kick streak. Nickel Klukstad with the ball for the Warriors. Fought hard to get it back to 20 points to 12. Now they're going to go again. But should they lose here, well, we can drop the mathematical equation, I think, out of it. Tuvasashek. Now Egan on for Barnett.
Gee, that's a big play from Katoa, the halfback. Have a look at that for a tackle on a big front rower.
This time for Noah Blake. His 10th carry of the afternoon. Last play, Warriors. Not their best set of the day in terms of metres of what they asked of the Dolphins' defence. Tabuai Fido saw a bit of real estate to run at. A little bit of open pasture he went seeking there. And they're 15 away from their own line. Bostock now. So a couple of their leading try scorers. They're due with 23 to go. Bostock is one. Tabuai Fido is the other. Bostock with the 14 tries and Tabuai Fido with 12. See if they get 4-pointers in the last quarter of this one. Now Sullivan with a kick early. Plath, Nikarima, Tabuai Fido, Avarillo. Played it a bit deep there, the pass. Oh, flick had risk it back. Oh, no. Yeah, there was real risk. It was... You're not doing your teammates a favour with that flick, Jake Avarillo.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take the tackle, haven't you? He's been driven back. Once you've been driven back like that, try and flick it out the back. You can't blame Plath there.
Warriors up here, run the clock.
Been playing in the second half there, just trying to flick the ball out the back, but it's a difficult one to take. We saw them pay for it after Barnett made that error just a little bit earlier. Well, can the Warriors make them pay now that they've made the error?
Yep. Next game, of course, clash of the fullbacks, one of the highlights. Kalen Ponga, Jareen Buller. Knights and Tigers this afternoon. Adam Dewey back in the setters for the Tigers as well. Aiden Caesar at halfback. Let's hope the Tigers can aim up today against the Knights. That is Barnett. They can't get him over the sideline there. Warriors are a chance here, 15 away from the line. No step from Roger that time. Just launches into the defence. Set, restart, Warriors. Really need to score here. Walker tackle. Egan has a look up to his right. Passes to the left. Martin there. Oh, he threw it around. Oh, play on! He threw it out the back of Cody Nikarima. And Leatoa ends up with the ball. White Raven's fine with it at the moment. They've played each other and not the ball. They've gone past the ball, the defender and the attacker.
Yeah, what about late in the game? A pick up like that from Leatoa. The ball goes on the ground. Generally, the defensive side stops. Let's have a look at here. Ball on the ground. What a pickup.
Nikarima plays the man and the ball doesn't find the man. Like, look, he's out of play. And there's the pickup. Beware the second kick, beware the bouncing ball. There's a couple of creeds to live by in the NRL.
Yeah, it's a great pickup, isn't it? At speed. Sometimes we forget how skillful these players are. Ball on ground. He's going at speed there. Leatoa, nice pickup, gives him a little bit of a sniff.
He now has 3 tries in his fledgling NRL career. There's still a hope here. They're not going away, the Warriors.
Well, if they're good enough, Andrew, if they're good enough and the will is there and they want to win, gives them every opportunity now. There's still 20 to go.
I feel like every huddle they've got into today, they're saying nothing to lose, nothing to lose. You know, let's not leave anything out here today. 26-16. Final quarter of the game about to get underway on the clock. Who's to know that we won't go past 80 minutes today? It's a shootout between the kickers. Harris DeVita has to keep his run going here. A 3 from 3, and Asako is 5 from 5. Oh, that is not good. Sprayed to the left-hand side of the posts. 26-16, 20 minutes to go at Suncorp.
We've got plenty of fans, haven't they? The Warriors, look at that. They'd be up and about now. Scored early in the second half. Now another one with 20 to go. That was an important kick, that one.
Yeah, it was. And you know, I hope that some demons don't return. He had those dramas in Canberra there a few weeks back. Warriors always drawn well. I can think back to the first year of the South Queensland Crushers in 1995. The second biggest crowd they drew was the day they played the Warriors. There was over 30,000 in the house. So great Warriors support.
Well, the big thing is they've got themselves back into the game a couple of times now. They just need to go back to back here, and then it'll be certainly game on.
Oh, that's a tackle.
Well done, Plath.
Plath. I'll make a declaration. He's going to play Origin sooner rather than later, this play. He's a beauty, Max Plath. Watch this. Plath and Keeley, and Plath just picks up and drives. Good capable. Don't get rides like that at the Easter show. Warriors 40 away, or Eka, the Eka. Now back for Martin. Kicks from inside the 40. And, oh, it sits up. Bounces back. Now there's a challenge. Barnett had it.
He's won it.
Barnett of Bostock.
Oh, he's won that ball there, Barnett.
He gives it to Jack. It was a close run thing to the point where Barnett could probably challenge and say, he's touched it. We get another set. There's Bostock with the ball. Certainly a photo finish in all of that. 26 plays 16. 18 and a half to go. Oren Keeley, another run. Now Plath. Jesse Bobic. Two front rowers there in the tackle. Last it is Dolphins. They've gone through this one quickly. Toa. Ball to the corner.
And Fanua Blake back on there for the Warriors. He's just got to get in that position. You know what a prolific try scorer he is. They get up in that position close to the line. Look out for him.
Down by 10, 18 to go. We said earlier, first 6 minutes, 5 offloads. Warriors have only had 1 offload since. Unleash that part of their game if they can right now. It hasn't been a feature of their play this year. Modest tally per game. Barnett hit hard.
It's Katoa again.
Here's Egan. Wide ball. Walker. And then on with Sifakula. His first NRL for the season as Harris DeVita dabs it over the top. Oh, he took a bounce and has gone out.
Play the ball.
But that wasn't the intention. I think they're just got to go high every time now and challenge it, don't they? And just keep hoisting them up.
I think that one come off the side of the boot there. Just trying to kick for the field position to box them in their own corner. But I'm with you, make it a contest. Tie right at the post. Compete.
Sako brings it back. So Knights and Tigers next up on Fox League. Sunday night with Matty Johns tonight. Not back from Paris with all sorts of souvenirs, spoons and the like for Brandy and others. Here at Fox League. Little Eiffel Towers he's brought back.
Keep going, Herbie. Keep going.
Herbie, go back. Have a third crack, Herbie. Now Plath on to Kenny Bromwich.
50 tackles for Plath too.
Yeah, wow.
Unbelievable.
The 50 with 16 to go. That's great.
And big shots too, not just
Yeah.
conventional tackles.
We've got 3 tackle busts. We've got 2 offloads next to him. We've got a try assist. Good player. Kick. Oh, this one is out of the full by quite a margin.
Do you want some field position too? Here it is. Katoa kicks the ball out in the full. Let's see replay and see what sort of pressure was put on him by the Warriors' defence there.
Didn't see that coming. There's no ruthless edge to the Dolphins today. Yeah, the Warriors are still a hope here, and a big one with 16 to go. Next point's absolutely critical to the contest. Warriors are inside the Dolphins half again. They've had the better field position throughout the match. Almost twice as many tackles as their opponents inside the half of the Dolphins. Now Egan and Martin kicks early. Nickel Cook stands there. The ball's there for Tamare Martin to score. There is spirit on show with the Warriors today. And Wayne Bennett would be feeling a little nervous about his Dolphins right now.
Yeah, Tamare Martin there. Just have a look at the little grubber kick through. Seen a couple of botched plays at the back. The kick out in the full really gave him the field position. Here it is. Katoa been great defensively this afternoon, but the kicking game out in the full gave him the field position. Come back down that right-hand side. Here's the kick. And it's the replacement that tries to clean the ball up. You want to ask where the hammer is. There he is in the line. That's why he's kicked. He slipped over there.
Try confirm block. So no suggestion of knock on. Oh, he jumped in front of the ball.
Clearly.
He jumped in the front, but didn't actually make a play at the ball other than jump in front of it. He was caught in a position that he's not normally in. And Tamare Martin follows up his own kick.
Well, this is some sort of comeback from the Warriors. Don't forget it was 20-6 at half-time, and it looked like they were doing it comfortably, the Dolphins. The Warriors a fair rev up at half-time, have got themselves right back in.
You're both good judges. We'll go to Corey in a moment, what he's feeling from the sideline watching this, because it just feels the Dolphins are off their game and the Warriors have upped the ante. 14 to go. This to put it inside a converted try. Missed his last one. Needs to hop back on the bike here. Harris DeVita with a kick. Oh no! The Demons haunting Harris DeVita. Misses his last two. Corey.
Yeah, that's a crucial miss from Harris DeVita, but you're spot on, Vossi. I mean, the statistics don't lie. In the second half, the Dolphins have completed only 6 sets in total with 14 minutes remaining. They were in full control of the game in the first half, 6 completed sets in the second half, and have invited the Warriors back into the contest. They've done this time and time again, speaking of Wayne Bennett in the pre-game. It is something that he really tried to emphasise with his side. They've shot themselves in the foot too many times, and we saw there that kick from Katoa. Will it come back to bite him?
Oh man, I'm on team Harris DeVita now as Vanilla Blake brings it back, but please don't let him be in a position where it gets 26-24 and like in Canberra, he misses a kick to send it to golden point.
Well, that's what it should have been, the scoreline now. It should have been 26-24. They're on the roll now, aren't they, the Warriors? The completion's right up there, and they look hungry for more work.
Walker, Martin, on the edge away again! Leotoa, where's the support? There's plenty of it. Nickel Cook's down with it. Beats one. No, taken down 10 away. Here come the Warriors. Short side, try time. They've done it again. And then a challenge over the top. Well, this is interesting.
Video review, Grant. On field, allowed a 6 more for the 10 metres.
Okay.
And no try, confirmed.
It could almost be penalty try. If he gets it down, it could be 8-point try. Well, possible 8-point try.
I think he's going to have a look at the put down there. Did he lose it on the way down? Leotoa, they went up the short side again after the long range break. And he's got a little bit of a head knock.
Oh, no, he's lost it. Well, oh, he lost it ahead of time.
Possession of the ball.
Then cops
There's
it.
an on-field ruling of offside for the Dolphins. This will result in a penalty for the 10 metres.
He cops one in the head from his own teammate. There's no penalty try or 8-point try.
They'll get the ball back anyway. It'll be a penalty to the Warriors.
He got a hefty blow on the head, but it's a bomb try. It's an absolute bomb try after brilliant build-up.
Well, I like the way he made the long-range break there. Leotoa, and this reloaded back on the short side. He should have scored here for all money.
Had to score.
Bobbles on the way down. No one in front of him.
Oh, no, it's a butchered try, 26-20. And then the teammate, the bumblebee in the head. And now he's off the head. You shouldn't laugh. I mean, the poor kid, he's had one of the best moments of his career, the run. He's about to score, he loses the ball, and now he's off for an HIA from a knee from a teammate. 26-20, 13 to go.
They get the ball back here anyway. She's still on.
Full set. Full set.
Kick it backwards.
This is like the referee on taking a kick for touch.
2 less metres.
Tough work for the touch judge to rule on that one. Up goes the flag. Good Capel. And centre field. The Warriors. Sivakula there. 10 from the line. We might be kicking for a level score in a moment. Harris Tavita. Brilliant stepping. Offload Egan. And Sivakula scores. Have a look at his reaction. The Warriors fans come alive. Up the wires at Suncorp right now. And a kick for 26 all coming up.
Well, he did well to stay alive. Sivakula there gets the try. What about the offload and the run there from Harris Tavita? They should have scored only seconds earlier. They get the repeat set here from the penalty for being inside the 10 metres. Big fella just bumps away. He stays alive here. Watch Harris Tavita's run. Some nice footwork back into the ruck. Over chase there. And the offload. Look at that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Catch and pass from Egan. What a try.
What a try. What a step. Look at this. I tell you what are the Warriors doing to each other? Did you see Sivakula get Tamaro Martin in the head? After La'atoa has just gone off for an HIA, the end of her teammate's knee. We'll try and show you a replay of it. Sivakula collects Tamaro Martin in the melon. He might be off for an HIA as well. He's got his try. I would have loved to see that block of that try celebration. Well,
that's not a doggies, bro, is it?
There we go. Bang! He head past Tamaro Martin. Catches him in the head. The Dolphins don't have to worry. The Warriors are taking each other out. This for 26 all.
Fingers crossed. Anything can happen with this kick.
Yeah, come on, Chanel.
Please.
Do it. Do it. You've done it. Well done. 26 all. 11 minutes to go.
What a turn of events we're having here in front of 28,056 people, and up the wires, they're up and about at the moment. And 20 points to 6 at half time. A man in the bin. The Warriors have found something in the second half, and it's through Sivakula, who was able to score next to the uprights, and Harris Tavita throws that one over, and we have game on here with 11 minutes to go.
Sivakula so far removed from Steve Roach, the front rower. The hair, the post-riding celebration. It's a great game, Rugby League. It's changed a little over the years, but it's a great game. A different look. Looking for loose Cabooses here. There we go. Sivakula goes on another run. 26 all. How are you feeling, Dragons fans, right now? Live ladder if the Warriors go back in front. Knights are cheering hard. If they knew what was happening here, they're cheering for the Warriors. Now Egan on their 40. Last play it is, so negotiating a set after points. Critical at this point. Harris Tavita goes long. Tabuai Fido underneath the ball. The Warriors have not led this game at any stage outright, and now they've got a share of the lead into the championship minutes. Second half completion rate. Have a look at that. Have a look at the possession flow. Now Katoa on the Farnworth. This game, this competition keeps delivering matches. What we had Friday night at Parramatta. Yesterday, Broncos, Cowboys, Manly putting on a show. Bulldogs on fire. Here's the Dolphins! Kafusi straight through! Away to Amarillo! Nicarima started it! That's a superb try! Now it's It's the Dolphins fans with a fins up and it's down the wires.
Yeah, what about that? The experienced Kafusi hits the ball at speed. They got caught a little bit flat-footed there, the Warriors. It's been all the Warriors the last 20 minutes. Kafusi with the experience. Right at the line. Kafusi straight through, knew exactly what to do. There's the pace man that gets the ball. What a finisher he is in open field. Avarillo, great try. Kafusi won't set up a better one than that.
Well, Nikorima's shown his talents again today, getting him signed up somewhere for next year. Kafusi's wound back the clock with his running game. And Avarillo just reminds us he's a very quick centre. Put himself in position. Have a look at the eyes. Like dinner plates, the eyes knowing a try is coming. What a thrilling last 8 minutes we've got for this match, because the Warriors, they're not going away.
Well, they've had to be asked a couple of times to get back into the game, haven't they?
Everything to play for here.
Gee, that's a big play there from Kafusi in the back end of the game. I know it was a great ball there from Nikorima, but to put yourself in that position when you need and you're struggling to get yourself back in.
If I'm a Dolphins fan, surely we can't score 30-plus points consecutive weeks and lose both games. We're about to go to 32 if Osako kicks this. They scored 34 last week and got done. We're up against the tenacious Warriors today, and Osako keeps the streak going. Nothing's pulling him up. Nothing is stopping him. Wayne is tense. Everyone's tense in the stadium now. 32-26. 8 to go.
Gee, what a game of football it's been in the second half. As we mentioned a couple of times, quite comfortably in the first half, 20-6 to the Dolphins. The Warriors have showed some grit to get themselves back in, but the veteran straight through to set up the try. Well played from Kafusi.
So Osako is now 28 from 28. I think he's gone past the 500 now as well. So he's chasing Corey. There's a way to go. Point scored here at Suncorp. They're the only two players to get 500 here. High ball. They've got it back to Warriors. Oh, don't look away. Don't look away these last 8 minutes. It's time for another 5 tries the way they're going. Don't know way to play it. 32-26, Warriors 25 away from the line.
It's one of these games that the ball's been kept in play. There's the offload.
Egan, Martin, dummy. Oh, passes to no one. Oh no, for the Warriors. Farnworth comes up with it early in the count. The Dolphins back with the ball. Been pretty good with their hands this second half. They paid for a big mistake. Barnett, missed opportunity there. Fun life of being a coach.
Well, that's the look of it's been like that all season, isn't it, there from Andrew Webster.
I will say this for 7 to go without knowing what happens from here. Effort, like the Warriors have shown today, would have won them games earlier in the season. Plath with it here. Dolphins on halfway, look out, they're going right side. They make the mistake this time, the Dolphins.
Well, he should have went for the same play, tried to go out the back there, hit the front man in Kafusi again.
Barnett, offload. Oh, that was close. Harris DeVito in front of Avarillo there. 40 from the line. Warriors with Walker. Settle it down, Setterfield. LA there. Egan, 6.5 to go. Walker and Martin across field. Nickel-Cook start doesn't pass to Ateni Zalesniak, who was sort of in 2 minds whether to go back inside there. There we go, short side Dallin. Spun away, tackle 12 from the line. Last tackle. Where is a potential try scorer? Walker's kick. They've got it, they've lost it, they've got it back. Lachlan Hubner comes into the game and produces a big play.
I wonder what he was thinking there as the ball bounced out of his hand. He did well to grab it again. Gee, that was a big play. A late little grabber kick in and behind. Look at that. Great hand.
Yeah, he's the replacement player, activated with Mark Nichols off and out of the game on what was ruled as an active foul play. So Dolphins, the beneficiaries of 5 interchange players today.
You get the feeling this has got a couple of more twists and turns in it, this game.
Oh, there's a big blocker. You've called it. You've won. That's the reverse curse. You've said, and it's happened. Nostradamus, Powerball's 50 million this week, Block. Can you work on the numbers?
I'm on.
Oh, that's amazing. The Dolphins. Ray Stone, what are you doing, man? He's put it down inside his own 20.
Well, don't you love the desperation of both sides? Just on 5 minutes to go.
Okay, the two coaches, Bennett v Webster.
What a place to get a turnover for the Warriors. Watch their power running now. Looking a little bit tired now, the Dolphins.
The helplessness of the coaches at this stage. Not a damn thing they can do here. They can just watch what happens. And their sides both dropping balls in the last few minutes. 15 away from the line. Fanua Blake, is he good for a try today? Harris DeVita may well be kicking for golden point at some point. Egan, Nickel Cookster, tackled a metre, make it half a metre from the line. Egan, Liam Corey, he's got no head of steam. The defence come out and just grab him. 4 tackles, Warriors, Egan, Walker, stretching it. Martin tries the kick. Barnett's chasing. Barnett loses it. He got there first and lost the ball. He lost the ball. No chance of a try.
However, I'm starting with a penalty try. He gets jagged back and he gets a clean take.
Oh, talking penalty try. That's where we're starting at. From Wyatt Raymond, Cody Nikarima. What has he done?
Mitch Barnett is onside. There is no one else in front of him at this point.
And he grabs, and he grabs.
He's now illegally grabbed.
Oh, boy.
Try. He would have got there first anyway.
Oh, this.
He's still the lead runner here.
Yeah.
This has slowed him up to the ball.
He got there first anyway. It is a penalty try.
Grant Atkins, the video referee.
In our opinion, Mitch Barnett would have got to the ball earlier.
There you go.
And would have scored a try had it not been for the
Wow.
unfair play. We have a decision.
Penalty try. Harris DeVita gets to kick for 32 all.
Time on.
There it is. What a moment in the season of both clubs. But the Dolphins open the door for the Warriors.
It's only that split second that he grabs him and pulls him back. I think that's a fair rule. I think it's a fair try. If you have a look at it, you've got to be 100% right. But Barnett got to the ball first without even being impeded.
Any Dolphins fan blowing up about it, you've got to say, well, Cody, you didn't need to do it. Yeah, just hands off him and let your fullback do the work. And here it is, Barnett grabbed, let go. Hamiso doesn't chase all that hard, it must be said. And Nikarima then is the man challenging. It's a big price to pay for quite obviously a little indiscretion. But we're looking at 32 all if Harris DeVita jams this one over. Blocker's just writing out an invoice for potential overtime. If we go to golden point, he counts.
No, I'll do this for nothing. It can't take all.
It is indeed. Chanel Harris DeVita. Well, what about the earlier misses? Like, it still comes back to bite them. They're in front now, but he's got to get this one. 3 to go. Right in front. 32 all it is at Suncorp. Unbelievable, the Dolphins. What's a winning score for them? 34 last week. Now 32 and not home yet. A penalty try. Anything can happen in this great game.
I think the Hammer thought that Nikarima was going to get there in time to clean it up. He just sort of dropped off on the chase.
Gee, I bet they'd love to have Sean Johnson on deck. Man who's kicked 18 field goals. As it is, Harris DeVita has one in his NRL career. Kurt Capewell got one at the Broncos. Tamare Martin has won his very first game in first grade. Up at Penrith, that was his first one and only one to this point. And for the Dolphins, you will look to Jermaine Asako, and he can bang them over from long range. Less than 3 to go, 32 all. Barnett on the run, what a leader he is. Outside the 30, now followed up by Walker. And the Warriors will know Asako is capable of a field goal outside 40 as well. They want to be right down the other end to start this set. Nia Corey on the last tackle.
Great play the ball.
Egan with the ball, away for Harris DeVita. Kicks long and high. The Dolphins will have it 10 metres out from their own line. Tabuai Fido now with the ball, 2 to go. We just keep getting these number of threes every week. Another one here on Fox League. Bostock on the run.
Could have been done for a flop there for Neil Blake.
Knights and Tigers next up. Now Pangai June. Oh, Egan comes reeling out. He's in massive trouble. Egan may have busted his arm. Play on. Stone away. Bromwich and Rillo. Kafusi, the right winger again.
What's he doing out there?
Look at that hair flowing in the breeze. 90 seconds to go. Nikarima, Bromwich. Asako moves around behind the ruck. He's the most likely. Plath with it. They go back to Jermaine. 39 metres out. Right in front. Monster kick. Jermaine Asako has missed. He got height. He got length.
Well, I think everyone in the stadium and here just held their breath. Had ample time for that field goal.
Oh, he's one of the sweetest strikers, though. He just didn't get the direction, but it's a 50-metre drop out or drop kick. Now 1 to go. The Warriors will get a chance. How far out will they be? Bucket loads of spirit shown by Andrew Webster's team. Devunga's on the run. Wouldn't it be something if Harris DeVita steps up the kicker? Nia Corey tackle. 40 seconds to go. Egan for Noah Blake. Big charge. 20 away. Harris DeVita's in position. Beckett will come. Chanel, left foot. Doesn't strike it well. It's caught on the fall and 7 tackle set. But there's only 20 to go. Tabuai Fido, you'd have to think only a very slim chance to get another shot in regulation time. Walker throws down the hammer. This was the miss. Not a good strike. Harris DeVita well to the left. Well, one play or it's golden point.
Look at that for moving off the mark.
And wastes a number of seconds there. Plath, Katoa, no chip over the top here. Yes, there is. Nikarima kicks and taken over the sideline. It's extra time at Suncorp. Another 10 minutes, potentially, unless someone can win it ahead of time. At the end of 80, Dolphins and Warriors 32 all. Will Corey down on the sideline. You make a call right now. Look at Wayne. He loves Golden Point. He loves Golden Point, Wayne. Corey, you talk us through the field goal attempt so far.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Jermaine Asako went for it so early. They had a couple of tackles up their sleeve, and off the back of that, if you do miss, it gives them a great opportunity. Fortunately for them, Harris DeVita was unable to get it, but boy, the momentum is going with the Wars at the moment. What a second half they're putting together.
Well, there's the kick. It did go over 50 metres.
It was nice.
They were offside
too.
for mine too. I mean, referee was reluctant to call it, but they looked like they jumped very, very early, the Dolphins. It's comes to no avail. It's Golden Point.
It's an interesting call, Corey. And no review of it. And there's the kick. They're watching. No, he knew he'd missed it straight away. 32 all.
Lemuelu too. That's a big play for him. To put the pressure on.
Tigers and Knights not too far away from Newcastle. Let's go to the huddle.
Heads the call. The head kickoff or choose which way? Which way? Warriors will kick left to right.
It's been like a game show there.
I don't think he was going to pick up a bit of grass. And
Yeah. Do you want to buy a Val Mitch?
the breeze.
The ref still has to explain after all this time what you do if you win the toss. So, golden point. Dolphins and Warriors. The Dolphins, in their short history, have played in 4 golden point games. They are 1-3. And the Warriors, in all their history, 24 golden point games, have won only 8.
Wade Egan, both elbows strapped now. Going to stay out there by the look of it.
Interesting to see a number of times Sean Johnson has actually been the winner for the Warriors. Okay, here we go. Wayne has not been an advocate of golden point through his entire career. He's got to sit through another one here. Big crowd. And a game that has had the Warriors, we've used the expression, they have just not gone away. They've been down, but not out. Okay, here we go on Fox League. Let's do this right now. Tavita Pengo Jr. first cap. I reckon Osako goes long. Anything over halfway, he's taking a shot. Jesse Bromwich with it. And that's with a risk of giving up a 7-tackle set to their opponents. Plathers with it. Stone on play 3. Down on the 30 he goes. Lemuelu takes him up to the 40. Can they get into the Warriors half here? Plath, Nikarima, Jink, held by the defence. No. Won't be a shot this set. Plath now. Back away for Katoa. And his kick. Lateni Zalesniak with it for the Warriors. And does well to almost get back to the 30.
That's a great start to the set there.
Now Tamare Martin goes hard for 10. 2 plays and they're almost up to halfway on 3.
Oh, look at the will to win here from the Warriors.
Then Egan on to Devanga, offload, Egan across to Tuivasa-Sheck. That's the 4th, they're 39 away. Fanua Blake gets him a little closer. It may be time again. Back it will go. Chanel, Harris, Tavita this time. Wide again. Better strike, but unsuccessful.
He had a little bit more time there that time. The rush wasn't that good. Just screws to the right of the upright there. He hit it nicely. Just wasn't straight enough.
So that becomes 7-tackle set. The missed field goal. Oh, Stacey. He feels the pain of everyone across the ditch. Now Farnworth, a little bit of stepping. Painful also in the equation. It's a New Zealand international that's the bloke taking the field goal shots for the Dolphins. Pengo Jr. onto his back. Now O'Sullivan, crowd beside themselves here. Bromwich to play, 3 tackles down. O'Sullivan, Tabue Fido, caught by Fanua Blake. We're in planet field goal at the moment. Katoa out wider. Nikarima, now they're away from the posts on play 4. One will get it back to the middle. Averillo. O'Sullivan's going to take the shot. O'Sullivan, left footer. O'Sullivan has done it.
Beauty.
Who saw that coming? Sean O'Sullivan has kept the Dolphins. Well, more than just their hopes alive, they're back into the 8s. Sean O'Sullivan's left foot. They might cut it off and put it in a museum. It's a beauty, the kick.
Is that from outside the 40?
It was. It's a 2-point field goal.
Wow.
Hello, Sean.
Well done.
You are the hero at the finish. Dolphins into the 8s.
It doesn't mean much to players to win football games. Have a look at that.
Look at the pylon here. It's a stacks on for the Dolphins. The Warriors' hearts broken. Was so game. Knights Tigers not far away. Full time. Dolphins 34, Warriors 32.